Sewa spent days indoors, crying as she could not understand what was happening. Her mother's twin sister consoled her and assured her that everything would be alright. A few weeks later, Sewa decided to pay Kwamina a visit to understand what had happened on the day of their marriage ceremony. When she arrived at Kwamina's home, she realized that Kwamina got married to another woman the previous day. Heartbroken and sad, Sewa wandered into the forest to kill herself. The pain was so much for her to bear, so she decided to end it all that evening. Suddenly, Sewa heard a loud scream for help nearby. She tried to ignore the scream, but found herself running to check who was screaming. To her greatest surprise, she saw a pregnant woman who was in so much pain, struggling for her life. Sewa, being a midwife in the village, noticed that the woman was in labor. She quickly assisted the pregnant woman to deliver her baby, and the woman thanked her for her kindness and then offered the baby to her. The woman revealed that she never wanted to have anything to do with the baby, as the baby would bring her only bad memories. Sewa was shocked to hear this, but the woman pleaded with her, saying that she was the only person in the world she could entrust with her baby. Sewa, filled with compassion, decided to take the newborn baby home. Her auntie was against the idea, but she made up her mind to look after the baby no matter what. Sewa channeled all the love she had in her heart to the baby, who she finally named Asante. Asante brought joy and meaning to Sewa's life, and every day that passed, Sewa was thankful to the strange woman who handed her baby over to her in the forest. For years, Sewa remained single, looking after Asante, who she treated like her own. All the men that came for her hand in marriage ended up disappointing her, so Sewa zeroed her mind about ever getting married. The whole village began to murmur that something might be wrong with Sewa because all her mates were now married. Many years later, Sewa was now 40 years old and still unmarried. Her adopted daughter Asante had grown so beautiful, looking so much like Sewa when she was younger. Sewa's mom's twin sister got very sick one day, and it kept getting worse. The sickness was so unusual that nobody could make her better, which made Sewa really sad. One day, while Sewa was sitting next to her sick aunt and crying, Asante walked in and touched Sewa's auntie's chest, and suddenly, a bright light enveloped her, healing Sewa's aunt completely from the strange illness. Sewa opened her mouth in shock, as she never knew that her adopted daughter Asante had great healing powers. Asante then turned to her mother Sewa and revealed that Sewa was under a curse which had chased all her suitors away. Asante then pointed to Sewa's auntie, revealing that she had been hiding something important for years. Sewa looked at her aunt in shock, as her aunt began to tell her all that had happened. Many years ago, when Sewa's aunt was still young, her twin sister Akosua, who was Sewa's mother, was sent to live with a very kind woman and her husband. The woman was so good to Akosua and treated her like her own child, despite not having children of her own. For almost 20 years, the woman had patiently yearned for the cry of a baby in her home. Akosua capitalized on the kind woman's childlessness to have an affair with her husband. She convinced him that she would have a child for him in no time, and he succumbed to her. A few months later, Akosua got pregnant, and when the kind woman found out, she was devastated, as she could not believe that Akosua, who she treated like her own daughter, could do such a terrible thing to her.